Aldric Stonebrow. In the soot-stained quarter of Greybridge, Aldric Stonebrow, a cinder-veined blacksmith of sturdy frame, tended the glow of his forge each dawn. The clang of hammer on iron rang like a steady heartbeat, and the scent of coal mingled with the faint perfume of brass. Though the city whispered of a strange factory that claimed to manufacture memories, Aldric's world remained the simple rhythm of fire, metal, and the occasional merchant seeking a fine blade. One rain-slick evening, a sealed copper capsule bearing the insignia of the memory factory tumbled from a carriage and landed with a thud in Aldric's workbench. The capsule cracked, spitting a cascade of luminous vapor that swirled above the forge and faded into the night. The vapor left behind a fleeting echo of a child's laughter, a sensation unfamiliar to Aldric, and the factory's foreman arrived at his door demanding its return. Aldric felt a strange pull, as if the echo had awakened a forgotten thread of his own past. He resolved to enter the factory and uncover the purpose of the lost memory, believing that the truth behind the vapor might protect his town from an unseen danger. He packed his trusted hammer, a coil of steel cable, and set out before the first light. The factory loomed like a steel monolith, its windows dark and its corridors humming with the soft whir of unseen machinery. Guarded by clockwork sentinels, the entrance required a test of strength, a massive iron gate that would only yield to a blow of precise force. Aldric struck the bar with his hammer, the cinder-ravine steel resonating, and the gate shuddered open, granting him a precarious foothold inside. Deep within the bowels of the plant, Aldric discovered rows of vats where molten memory was forged into crystal shards. To his astonishment, the vats were fed by a network of cinder-rovane conduits, directly linked to his own forge. The factory was extracting the very essence of his craft to fabricate artificial recollections, and the vapor that had slipped into his workshop was but a stray fragment of a fabricated childhood. Before he could act, a trap-door snapped shut, sealing him in a chamber of echoing gears. The foreman appeared, revealing that Aldric's own memories had been altered long ago to keep him loyal to the forge. Doubt gnawed at his resolve. If his past was a lie, could he trust any of his choices? The weight of the moment threatened to crush his spirit as the gears turned ever faster. Summoning the resolve of a true smith, Aldric seized his hammer and lunged at the central crucible, shattering the core of the memory forge with a thunderous blow. The crystal shards fractured, releasing a torrent of raw recollection that flooded the chamber. The foreman staggered, and the clockwork sentinels sputtered to a halt as the factory's false memories unraveled. With the factory's heart broken, the manufactured memories dissolved into harmless mist, returning to the world as fleeting whispers. Aldric emerged into the dawn, his forge now quiet, but for the honest clang of hammer on iron. The city learned that true remembrance could not be bought, and Aldric pledged to craft only what his hands could shape, forging a new normal where memory and metal remained distinct.